Hello and welcome to Snettertons farm. You catch us here a little bit after we left off last time, and we are going to do a last couple of fields of getting our seeding sorted, and then we are going to do some little jobs and stuff around the farm. Actually, we're probably going to go and buy a field, but anyway. So we are going to look at fields 5 and 4, and we are going to get those prepped. Now field 5 is going to be sunflowers. Field 4 is going to be, I actually don't know if we've done a canola yet. Yes, we have done canola. Let's do rye. We've not done a rye yet. We have not done a rye, so let's do a rye. So here we are. This is field 5. Now field 5 was seeded last time out with corn, if memory serves, and I'm not sure if I did a plot for it. Yes, we did do one with this seeder. So we did use the corn seeder on here last time, which will actually do the trick, because this seeder is quite narrow. You know what? I'm actually going to redo this. I don't feel comfortable with this particular course. I'm just not 100% certain. So we're in the north east corner. We're going to head south. We don't need a headland. We'll generate. Okay, yeah, it looks fine. In terms of the setting, we're going to put it on sunflowers. And we are just going to line ourselves up a little bit better. We should be spot on there. We're going to go with first waypoint on our seed, and we're going to get stuff started. We are doing sunflowers. It's right in the window. Temperatures are perfect. It's 8 degrees. It's going to germinate. We're not going to have any issues, I think, with the growth on here. So we'll start that one off. I'm going to sit in this until we get to the gates over there, and then we'll not even set it until we get to the end of the field. So yeah, there we are. We are seeding this lovely field. It's an 8 metre wide seeder. It's not the widest on the planet. It does require us to cultivate, which we have done. So we should be okay on that front. I'm going to jump out about just by this gate here and then head down to the other seeder that's ready for field 4. So we are going to plant this field here. This is field 4. We are going to put rye on it. We're going to use this here seeder, and as you can see, our crop is growing nicely on fields 2 and 3. So we're on field 4. We are going to put seeder on it, and 2 ourselves lined up. Basically, an interesting field this, because we've got just so little. We've actually got nice headland on this, but it's actually into the road. Okay, so set our type. We are going to do Rye, which I've just gone past. That Rye? Yeah, that's Rye. And we are going to start this off. This is basically the field. And to pull up first waypoint. Start. I'm intrigued though. No, it was going to do that section. Drive course, and we'll let that go. And you can see on fills, and heads off. Begin the seeding. And he's doing ridge markers, so that's cool. So that. I am actually going to, and I'm going to break a mini rule that we have because I'm going to do a purchase. And I don't really want to have to go down there with the vehicle and come back. I am going to be purchasing another Land Rover. And this Land Rover is going to... What colour have we got that Land Rover? I don't remember what... Oh, it's blue. That's okay then. So I'm going to purchase another Land Rover. And we are going to go for a red one. And we are going to put off-road tyres on. And we're just going to go with all the roll cage mounts. Purchase that. We're also going to purchase... And so we need a low loader. So I recently added a new mod, and this is what I'm going to purchase, and we're going to have a little look at it as well. This is a low loader trailer that goes with that mod. I'll have the details for the mod in the show note for this episode. So basically, and it's over here in forestry. Now, this is the mod. It's called a Krypton 6, or Bipapapa by Same. And it is a little forestry tractor. And it also comes with a logging trailer, which I don't think it actually has any auto load on it. But essentially, this is what we want. Now, it does have this little unit on here, and I'm not sure if it's available on the front loader version, but I'm going to buy the front loader version because I want the front loader attacher. You get the top engine variant as well. It has two variants of the engine, a 166 horsepower version and a 193 horsepower version. It has essentially two versions with the front loader, and it's a little forestry tractor. So we're going to purchase that as well. And then, I don't remember. I don't remember if I actually added it to this map as well. I don't remember if I did add the brooks. I don't think I added the brooks to this map. I did add the Phantom 2, which is quite cool. We will probably pick up the brooks later. This tractor requires a front loader. So it actually does recommend you use this particular front loader, the FZ60, for it. I can't remember if there's a different loader available to us from the CSZ range. So I'm going to get one of these as well. And I'm going to get it in red. And the other thing I want is a log fork. Um, so let me just check, see what our other options are. That's all our options. I'm going to grab a log fork as well. Front loader attachment. You get this is the CSC pack, and you can see you've got different adapters. We are going to get the front loader version and variant, and we'll purchase that. So let's head down. I'm just going to jump down here. I don't like doing that, but essentially this is going to be so what I'm going to do first off is I'm just going to hook up this trailer. Our Land Rover. It looks a bit big behind the Land Rover. It actually really does look a bit big. Land Rover's kind of weighted down. Right, what I want to do is just put the ramps down on this. So it's kind of weird actually. Do that. Just have a look. So the ramps, okay, the ramps are a little bit weird. It's kind of a little bit of a mini mod review as well. But this is the trailer that's part of the pack. It is actually designed for this thing here. You see, it's a little low loader trailer. It doesn't particularly go well with my Land Rover, to be honest. What I'm going to do, I am just going to test something out, because the Land Rover is nice and all. I love the Land Rover. But I'm quickly going to purchase one other vehicle because I kind of want to see if it goes better with that. Is this guy. This is our big Cummins Dodge Ram beastie. And I'm going to do it in red. Wheel setup is standard. I'm going to put on a light bar. Rim color is going to be red. Purchase that. We can always make use of it on the farm. I'm pretty sure we can use these all over. I want to see if this is the better vehicle for the trailer. It's actually even worse. Thinking how low that goes. I'm just going to pop that there for the moment. So I think it's the Land Rover that's going to be doing the pulling on this guy. Okay, so let's have a look at this guy. This is this new. It's essentially a forestry tractor. It's tracked. It is four-wheel drive with all the relevant good stuff. So we have the front thing, the kind of the leveler that we saw on the picture. This is it. So you press the X key and it turns it on and off, as you can see, and that's the leveler, and it actually moves up and down, as you can see. It's kind of there for kind of shifting logs and all those kind of stuff. It's also it can actually be used for silage and that kind of stuff. I have seen a couple of reviews on YouTube of this, all in German, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to have a look at this and try it out. So this is a really nice vehicle, as you can see. It's really nicely well done, nice model, and everything. Basically, I've seen a couple of reviews of this, and they test it out with the leveling equipment. So they have the kind of rollers or silage leveling equipment on the back. You use the leveler on the front and the back are weights and so on, and it actually kind of works quite nicely. It is quite nice. Let's see. I'll just get into it. Lights wise, let's see. All lights are on. Backlight is on. That's extra bright on the front. We've got extra spots in the front. It's very good for forestry work. We can turn the individual lights on, for instance. And we've got our indicators, as you can see. Can remember which is the beacons. That's the beacons. Really nice little vehicle. So you've got a nice little loader thing at the front. As I mentioned, they do recommend you use this, the FZ60 front loader attachment, not the other one. If you're going to use a Star one, you use this one. Okay, that basically loads up, hooks on there. You can see, quite cool. I think it's because it's slightly longer that they recommend you use this one. So we're going to sort of hook this up to a log fork, because that's basically what we need. Not sure why. I don't know why it's actually doing it itself. I've never used the CZ stuff before. It seems to be automatically running. But I'm not sure why. I'm going to turn the leveler off whilst I load it up onto the thing. There is one thing we really should pop on the back of this. Is a weight. So let's get a weight. Get a fairly hefty one. Let's get ourselves this 1600. It should be enough. Pop that on the back here. And this is just so, yep. Just so we've got a bit of weight on the thing, because this is a piece of forestry equipment. Just going to use it. We're going to take it over to the yard once we've got it onto the top of here. We could do that, but I'm going to put it kind of in the middle. Let's kind of unhook that. Grab the line driver. And then we're going to take this over to the lumberyard. We're going to test this out, basically. I'm going to test this out with a bit of loading. So I'm going to attach this up. Oh, the Land Rover has basically, you see it's got a nice animation of those closing in. Close the cover. Fasten the tension belts. Let's pop this into four-wheel drive. We're going to need it. This is actually probably not going to pull it. This was actually working a little bit better when... Okay, we need a more beefy vehicle. I don't believe that we... This is actually pretty impressive. The Land Rover cannot move it. Pretty hefty vehicle, this. Got no weight, basically. There's too much weight on the back here. So we have a small issue. The Land Rover's not going to pull it. It literally isn't, and this one won't either. But the pickups are out, essentially, unless we switch the trailers. Unless we switch to a different trailer. This is the one we kind of ended up with. I kind of wanted to use these are gooseneck trailers, which will work quite nicely with the Dodge. Let's use this one here. This one I know works with the Dodge. It's a very good trailer for that. Right. First off, let's it's unfortunate, but we just need a vehicle just to hook up. No weight on this. Oops. And basically put that on. Ooh. I don't know if front wheels are actually off the front wheels are literally off the actual. Let's just leave that there. It's a very nice trailer. I do like this trailer, but it's too high. There is that issue. It is literally too high. It's a perfect trailer though for this vehicle. I do like it. It's a nice trailer, and if I will keep it, but I'm going to have to find something that it's going to be that works well with it to pull it. Unfortunately, it's probably going to have to be a tractor, which, you know, is a shame because move this out of the way. No weight on it, the Land Rover can pull it, but so I'm going to put this down by the side actually. It is literally just too big for the Land Rover. So that is a shame. That is a shame. I'm going to drop that there. Leave that for the moment. That is such a shame. I kind of like the idea of using that trailer. That's fine. We like this gooseneck trailer. It works well with the Dodge pickup truck. This one we've got a gooseneck hitch. There we have it. So let's unfold the ramps on this one. We'll pull this forward a little bit, make it easier to load. This one is, as I say, it's actually a much simpler trailer, and we do have another one of these elsewhere on the farm, but this will be fine. Okay, so let's drop that there. We can fasten the tension belts. Do the front and back. Those done. Fold up the ramp. And there we go. This beast can pull pretty much anything. That's the thing about this Dodge. It's a very powerful motor. We got the big overpowered beast version. Kind of going to have to give everything a wide berth because this is very long. Take this up to the thing. So we might have enough time to just do a little bit of a... We'll cut down a tree and test it out. Head over to the lumberyard. So here we are. It's, as I say, it's a very nice little piece of forestry equipment. What I am going to potentially do is I'm probably going to, although I don't like using it on this map because of the, it's not that, not particularly, what's the word I'm looking for, kosher piece of equipment. I think I may get the Brooks. The other thing that I might use this for is the stump grinder. Now, there is the stump grinder we used on Cherry Hills. Now that stump grinder is an actual real piece of equipment. The really fancy stump grinder that we used towards the end, which is really, really good for doing, well, it was awesome. For doing stumps. I might get that and use that with this. Assuming I can fit it on the front. Yeah. So let's this actually is going to work quite nicely as the vehicle. Well, it didn't move. Shouldn't have moved, but. Okay, let's just unfasten all the straps. And we will reverse out of this. There we go. Just going to leave that there for the moment. Let's just head up to where we've been cutting trees. So this is where we were cutting trees the other day, and you can see this thing handles the terrain really well. I mean, it is a tracked vehicle. Let's just pop that there for the moment. Let's just grab our Scorpion King, start the engine up, and turn the harvester on. I'm going to cut down. How big is that tree? That's pretty big. So let's do our standard 10-meter cuts. We do need to do maintenance on this, I've just noticed. So I do need a maintenance wagon. Damn. Okay. We'll pick one of those up in a little while. Run a 10-meter cut, like our standard 10-meter cut. Hopefully this doesn't cut out on us. What I'm going to do is kind of back up a little bit this way. and cut this into some 10-metre pieces. See how this log fork and the little loader works out. Like I say, we're using quite large trunks. And then we will test that out. So here we are. So this is the Krypton 6. What we need is to go to the front. And just change it to sure how this fork works actually, because it seems to be have a bit of a life of its own. It seems to be doing well, we've got one loaded. Nice firmly grasped log. We're going to test. Ooh, this is probably going to fall. We're actually going to test out something here, because basically I want to know if this is a sail pin. This disappears as we go across here, and this we know this is actually. Oh, it's a rope. We lost the piece of wood here. Right, let's try and pick this up again. Should be able to get underneath. Well, let's gently take this over to the wood chipper. Drop it in. The wood chipper's full, so that's fine. So yeah, it's a really nice piece of kit, as you can see. Let's just take a look inside the cab, because the cab has IC. If you don't know what IC is, which I think it has IC. IC is when you can essentially control various pieces. But if we look inside the cab, it's really nicely laid out. Lots of detail here. Speedo and everything works, as you can see. It's a weird steering wheel. It's like a joystick actually, not a steering wheel. It's side to side. It's quite strange. Got a nice little sunroof. As you can see, we've got the leveler. If you can just see there in the controls, the leveler is shown there. That's how we control that. Interesting. I don't have it on. I don't have it on those. It does it automatically. But if you have it on that, it's fine and it works like normal. Interesting. Very interesting. It's a really nice little vehicle, this. Different camera views, as you can see. That's the actual... Oh yeah, that's the camera view from the thing. So yeah, we've got different camera views. Yeah, really nice little vehicle. Going to be a useful vehicle around this area here. And that's pretty much why I purchased it. I'm also going to get a pallet fork. It's going to be used to do pallet stuff as well. Even though it's not a telehandler or a front loader, but it will work well with the front as a front loader. So we're definitely going to use this on here. You know, when we have to unload this guy over here, we need something. So I am definitely going to have him operating on this lot. So what I'm going to just do, actually, I'm going to pop this here and lock him up. And we're going to finish off with a shot of the vehicle. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, please hit the like button. We've had a little mini review of this this vehicle here. This is a Krypton 6 by Same. It is a mod by AS Modding, and it is a forestry tractor, basically. We've had a little play with it. It looks pretty cool, and I think I'm going to keep it. So yeah, it's an interesting one. We've had a few snafus with trailers and trying to get it moved over here. My intention originally was a Land Rover, wouldn't pull the trailer. So we've gone with the Dodge Ram pickup truck and a gooseneck trailer that's over there. So yep, really nice little vehicle. Details will be in the show notes. So yeah, if you like the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. This was like a mini review whilst we were doing some other stuff in the background. Just wanted to show this new piece of equipment that we're going to have on the farm. And yeah, with that, thank you for watching. Have a great day and see you guys next time.